Alrighty. So I went to the health pantry, picked up a few extra items. Live Gall Cleanse. Some more melatonin dots. I'm just reusing or using up what I've got, and bought some more milk thistle seed powder, supposed to be good for liver. Alright, so we got the cranberries. I also picked up some toasted sesame oil. So I'm putting the ingredients I don't want to cook in here, and the ingredients that are going to get cooked in here. I need to close that. Drop it into the mix. Okay. It's getting complicated. My refrigerator has too much stuff in it, so all the dry goods need to go in here now. I've added tricolor quinoa to their diets. I got the green peas, yellow peas, French green lentils, red lentil. Alright. Too much stuff. I need literally some sort of recorder device that can hold my phone over my shoulder. This doesn't work. Either. Meh. Open the corner of this bag and get some lentils into it. Peas, I guess, in this case. Bags do not like to open, though. Funny, they tear just fine when I'm at the register to make me look bad. Alright. This is just for one dog at the moment, so I'm gonna limit how much of everything I use. Alright, next I'm trying for the quinoa. I need to open it up. Woohoo! As we can see, I'm doing a great job here. Alright. Quinoa, lots of quinoa. And there we go. Cranberries, quinoa, a little bit of split pea. Put these somewhere where they're out of my way for a moment as I push everything off the table. Okay, I've got some green peas to use up in the fridge. Peas. Okay, that's a little more than some. Okay, some red lentil. Why, when you use scissors with the left hand, they just don't work. Okay. Okay, and then some fancy French green lentils. Oh, they're like double the cost of all the other lentils, so they must be nutritious or something. G. Trying to get it open. Get her open. There we go. Okay. And then drop the whole bag on the floor. That'll be fun. Let's not do that. Alright, French green lentil. Last night, Tiny had what looked to me like some epileptic fits. So I'm presuming she's experiencing organ failure. Put all this back into my dry box. Alright, so I got the Multidophilus, the melatonin dots, the Live gallbladder cleanse, whatever. A little bit of sesame oil. Let's open that up and add, I guess, it can tolerate the heat, so I'm going to add it to this. A little bit of that. Okay. Lid on my dry goods box. Now I can put that. I gotta quit covering my phone. Alright, so there's that. Now I'm gonna open this up and add some of this to the dry dish. Really not sure how much I should use, so I'm just going to go with a small amount. Put that on my dry good box. Now I'm going to go grab, I've got cottage cheese in the fridge. I'm going to start adding that to her meals. And an egg. Few items here to add to the mix. Here's an egg. I'm gonna open up some olives and add those to the dry mix. A little bit of olive juice for the added salt. Five olives should do it. Open up some sardines. Give her some of the sardine water. Going to try to extract a single sardine. Ta-da, one sardine. Bit of avocado. With the skin intact to the part I'm gonna cook. She needs some healthy fats. getting avocados that are a little underripe. That should be enough avocado. A little bit of pomegranate juice. Add that to the dry mix. A single apricot kernel. Opening the cottage cheese. It's over 100 degrees here today, so not a great day for me or the dogs. Add a little black tea. 1 tea packet. And I thought I had ginger left. Oh well, I bought ginger while I was at the store today. I'll need it anyway. I've got some ginger here. I'm going to cut some of that into the dry goods mix. And give her a bit of turmeric. Cut that up into the dry mix. Gave her half of that. And she's up and about, hopefully going to grab a drink of water. Adding some cottage cheese to my dry mix. I guess I'll take a bite of it myself. Alright. So I don't have to break into this ginger yet. I don't know, they say to stay away from spinach because of extra copper with liver problems, but I'm just going to throw in a handful of spinach. Also into the dry mix, don't want to cook all of its nutrition out of it. Slow process. Gonna add some sauerkraut. Also to the dry mix. I don't want to cook its positive stuff out of it. Sauerkraut added. Alright, now I gotta try not to make a mess adding some turkey to this dish. Yeah, this is for you, Tiny. She's waiting right here expectantly. After last night's scare, I honestly thought I was gonna wake up to a dead dog. And here's my Tiny. You can tell she's older. Hey baby, Tiny, itty bitty. The cuteness. Doing this for you. Alright, put the turkey away. Yes, this is for you. Alright, I got a carrot. Went and bought the biggest bag of carrots I've ever seen. Totally worth it. Dogs love the carrots. Granted, this is all gonna go into the blender so that her body can process it better. Alright, that should be enough carrot. And finally, they have beets back at the store. I bought eggplants the other day, but couldn't get beets. But I want beets in her diet. I broke my other pair of scissors doing this. It's funny that I'm no longer on death watch over her son. He's doing great. Now I'm worried about her. And then the Chonka Piedra powder. What's left of it. That'll go in the dry mix. It is supposed to be good for kidney support. Okay. Alright. Now I need a cup of water to add to that, and last night she got one of these. Denamarin for liver health supplement. Water so it'll cook nice, and I'm going to add water to the other mix. So there we go, that's what's going on here. my Tiny patiently waiting. She was so wobbly earlier, I just don't know what was wrong, but her body was she looked like she was failing right before my eyes last night. So I stayed up with her as long as I could. Eventually I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I touched her side and it was cold, and I'm like, oh my God, but she was still with me. And this is her mother, her son, her daughter. And I had to put the others, they were outside, but I had to put them in the kennels because it's just too damn hot outside. So I've got 3 dogs in kennels. I've got 2 dogs outside, but that's not by choice, that's by necessity. They're both very violent towards all the other dogs, so they're not allowed to interact. And that's a total of 10 dogs on the property. Got fans running everywhere. And it's over 100 degrees today. Yes, it is. And that's a spill that I haven't cleaned up. That's a spill that's stuck to the floor permanently now. Paint can spilled. So take this to my Instant Pot. Out in the blazing sun. It's got water in it. That's all I need. Put this in. Put the lid back on. Cook it for 24 minutes. There's the Doberman, who's a lovely animal, but he hates all my dogs, and so he cannot interact with them. And I'm trying to change his diet so that he'll grow his hair back. I'm not sure if I've managed to do anything good for him yet. I know, it is so hot. It's terrible today. And my other dog is in that area, hiding in the shade, hopefully. And he's got a permanent broken faucet dripping water for him. He likes to sit next to it. Okay, so that's the dealio. I'm gonna wait 24 minutes. I'm not gonna be on this video that long. I don't know how to edit or splice videos, so this is gonna be a double parter. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator until I'm ready, and then it will go in the blender. There's my refrigerator at the moment after a $165 restock. Lots of carrots. Beets. The turkey. The avocado. Eggs. Turmeric. Ginger. Some more avocado. The sardines. The pomegranate. The cottage cheese. The only thing in here for me is that chocolate milk back there. This is all for the dogs. Every time I thought that I've bought enough that I might be able to eat it too, I can't. By the time I've divided it among 10 dogs, that's all I can feed with it. So that's fun. Alright. But thank you for watching. And if it's a YouTube video, don't watch the ads because they're not paying me. But if it's a Rumble video, please watch the ads because they will pay me. Thank you.